Hello, sweet friends. It's so good to be with you today. I love blowing bubbles. Do you guys like blowing bubbles? I have loved blowing bubbles since I was your age. Aren't they pretty? So many beautiful colors. Well, today we're going to read a story that is all about colors and what it means to be colorful. So this is Colorful, Celebrating the Colors That God Gave Us, by Dorena Williamson and illustrated by Cornelius Van Wright and Yinghua Hu. And it's beautiful. Do you have a favorite color? What's your favorite color? Yeah, so many beautiful colors. My favorite colors are dark teal and emerald green. And I like hearing your favorite colors too. So let's read our book, Colorful. Summer had finally arrived. Imani was excited to blow bubbles and jump on the trampoline and climb trees. She and her little brother, Christopher, were waiting for their friend Kayla to join the fun. "Hi guys, want to see who can blow the biggest, most poppable bubble?" asked Kayla as she climbed over the fence. "Wow, look at my bubble," said Christopher. "It's full of swirly colors." "I've got colors floating on mine too," Kayla added. "I never knew bubbles could have so many colors," said Imani. "Well, you're amazing bubble makers," said Granny Mac, walking outside to join the kids. "Look," said Christopher, "my bubble is ginormous and has 50 gazillion colors in it." "How about that?" said Granny Mac. "Aren't colors wonderful?" "Mine has pink and purple, my favorite," said Kayla. "Well, isn't that something?" said Granny Mac. "Right in this backyard, what other colorful things do you see?" "I see Mama's flowers, lots of orange and yellow," said Imani. Kayla ran toward the garden. "And I see red tomatoes and green beans." "Does gray count?" asked Christopher. "Because I see a crazy gray squirrel running up that tree." "Yep, gray is a color too. And I think it's a rather pretty one," said Granny Mac, patting her silvery hair. "Close your eyes," she said. "Imagine if you couldn't see any of the colorful things around you. No blue sky, no white clouds, no crazy gray squirrel. Now, open your eyes and enjoy the view. God did wonderful work making his creation so colorful. Wouldn't it be sad to miss out on all this beauty that he made?" Imani looked around and thought for a second. "Yep, this is much better than being in the dark." "You guys are probably thirsty after all that color hunting. Come, have a snack. I want to tell you something else that is very special about God's creation. We just saw how God painted vivid colors. He did that on purpose, making everything in the earth and sky a special color." "Now, when God created people, he didn't make us all one color either, did he?" said Granny Mac. "No, ma'am. God made my skin chocolate just like yours," said Christopher with pride. "That's right," chuckled Granny Mac. "God decided chocolate was the right skin color for you. And Imani, even though you and Christopher are in the same family, your caramel-colored skin is different than his." "What about me, Granny Mac?" asked Kayla, her eyes wide. "Dear girl, God decided you would look beautiful with vanilla-colored skin." "And red hair," added Kayla. "Absolutely, hair the color of the rising sun," said Granny Mac with a smile. "God must love color to make all of the earth's people with such wonderful shades. That's something to celebrate. We can celebrate all our differences, the color of our skin, the texture of our hair, the shape of our eyes, our nose and lips. Every single person is part of God's grand design. Sometimes people say we should be colorblind and not notice the different colors of our skin. But God gave us eyes to take in all His wonderful colors. Why would we want to be blind and not see them? So, if we aren't colorblind, then what are we? Asked Kayla. Granny Mac declared, well, our eyes are full of all the colors God made, and our hearts are full of celebration for all that color. So that means we are colorful. Yeah, baby, we're not colorblind, we're colorful, said Christopher. You know what else has color? Asked Granny Mac. Ice cream. Whoopee, said the kids. Look, said Imani, all our ice cream is colorful too. Being colorful sure does taste good, said Christopher. I agree, said Granny Mac. Being colorful is one of God's sweetest gifts. Isn't that a beautiful and colorful story? I love this story. Now, Psalm 139. So in our Bible, the Psalms are about halfway through our Bible. So if you're looking in a Bible, we are going to look at Psalm 139. And it says, I will praise you because I have been remarkably and wondrously made. Your works are wondrous. I know this very well. I want you to think about all the people that you know. How many different skin and hair and eye colors can you count? Can you think about that? Lots and lots, right? They're beautiful. Now in this story, Imani and Kayla are best friends. And in many ways they're alike, and in many ways they're different. And Granny Mac, she reminds kids that God chose their unique hair and skin colors. Why do you think that God chose the colors that He picked especially for you? I think it's because God knew what a beautiful and amazing person He was making, and He made you unique and beautiful exactly as you are. I love that we get to be colorful. That is a wonderful, wonderful gift. And I love that you are wonderfully and wondrously and remarkably made by a God who loves you and is crazy about you. And I have a few pictures that some of you sent me this week. So let's take a look at some of our sweet and colorful family. Here we go. Alright friends, I love seeing all of your beautiful faces, so keep sending me pictures and videos. And in the meantime, blow some bubbles and appreciate and celebrate the beautiful colors that God has made all around us in the world. Alright, love you, bye!